Hi friends, this is Reina. Thank you for being here with me again. So today I'm gonna pretend to know how to do my makeup while I tell you a story of how I found my ex-boyfriend cheating on me and how I was so naive and not want to pay attention to the clues, I guess, But when you feel something, you feel something. Anyways, today I'm gonna start with e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Right here, right here, right here. Okay. And so I dated this man, and he had a company. They were like Bell Bonds company. He was like fit, like, he exercised. He was handsome. He was handsome. Was. Anyways. And it was really fun hanging out with him because he used to live in the country, and like we had a boat, and then we would go on the boat. Sunset looks pretty, cook with you know make burgers and just all kinds of fun, right? I met him at a club one time. First of all, I didn't used to listen to country music, so I have no clue how I ended up downtown in a country music club. Had no clue how I ended up there, but I did. When I was there with my cousin, this guy I met there, I guess the waitress kind of like came and told me that this guy sent the shots, whatever, blah blah. And it was him with his little friends, and he talked. I was kind of like scared to talk to strangers, but when they showed me their business cards and like, I knew more information about what they did. I didn't care to be there and hang out with them and drink with them, right? My cousin and I did. Anyways, that's old stuff. No, it is a key. It's a important key. When I met him, we were at the club. When the club was over, my cousin and I went to the Hard Rock. He asked if we wanted to go to the Hard Rock with them because there's a Hard Rock where I live. And I don't like casinos, so I was like, no, but he's cute. I guess my cousin was like, no, I work tomorrow. And I was just like, okay, what do we do? So we ended up going into the casino. And it was fun there. It was fun. Anyways, we developed a relationship. 1 minute. This I never used. They told me it was full cover, and I never actually tried it. It's Tarte Amazonian clay. It says it's clay. Mind me, I haven't used this in ever. I just had it like in my makeup, and I thought I used it. They warned me that it was like full coverage, so I'm kind of nervous. Okay, anyways, so then I meet the guy. He's so freaking cool, fun. He, just cool. I like hanging out with him. He got to meet, talk to my father several times. He met my sister, and they talked to each other like, hey, where is she? I'm good, blah blah, just kind of talk to each other because to make sure that I am okay, I guess. And so then he also would text my dad all the way to Mexico saying like, your daughter is gonna go into a bad relationship, when he's the one that cheated on me. But anyways, so he had a bail bonds office, whatever. And so he was fit, and he, oh my gosh, I'm scared, but this is gonna turn into, because it's full cover. And he told me that he was a private investigator. What did I just do to myself? Gosh. Oh no. Okay. And he told me he was on top of having the Bill Bonds office, which his son and everybody were in it, like his best friend and him. It was like, I guess he was the owner. It was a partnership between him and his friend. Okay, yeah, this is bad, but let's try to fix it. I told you guys, I don't know how to do makeup, and not only that, I haven't used this thing in like ever. Anyways, and so he told me he was also a private investigator. This man was a country boy. I don't know if that matters, but anyways, I was not a country girl. But now I like country music because of him. Not that I care anymore. But anyways, so he seemed like a smart man. He was overseas for a while. I think he was in the military, and like he exercised a lot in there in the middle of it everywhere. He had just come back home from being away for many, I don't know how many years he said. Anyways, so he seemed like a strong man. He was kind. Not no, not kind. He was a gentleman. And he seemed mature. And anyways, we had a lot of fun. So, but I started noticing him. I don't know, like, I don't know, just weird things, right? So one day, okay, so when I met him, remember I said we went to the Hard Rock? Well, anyways, we went to the Hard Rock again on a date, and we ended up staying the night there, right? And then another day, we went to the Hard Rock again. So it seemed like that was his favorite hangout place, and I didn't mind it because it was close to my house. And although it's not close to his, oh jeez. Okay. Anyways, if you agree with my shirt, thumbs up. Anyways, so then, yeah, so it seems like he liked to start things out at the Hard Rock. Somehow it was like his hangout spot. He said he would get free rooms and specials because he was I don't know, he had a credit card from there, I'm sorry. I don't know, he could have, whatever. Time goes on, I'm in love with him. We're spending more time together, you know, and suddenly he's been working more. He's a private investigator, so he works at night. He's a bail bond, so he's always looking for people, especially at night, or drives far away to, you know, try to find people with his son and his best friend. And I used to spend the night at his house the whole weekend, like, you know, and then I would go back to the city because he is from the country. Well, during the week. So one day I used to go running, which I should have given. So like, I used to go running. I would go running around 8 p.m. at the park, and I would come back around 8. No. I would go over there around 7:30, and I would come back home at 8:30, which he didn't like me running that late, but I still did. So he will always call me or text me like, are you back from your run, right? And I would be like, yeah, okay, good night. And then he just make sure that I was home. And he, like I said, he didn't like the fact that I ran late. But oh well, I still ran late. It was summer, so light was still on, you know, like in the park. Well, anyhow, so I don't know how to do makeup, so don't judge me, please. Anyways, one night, he, like I said, he always asked me if I was back from the gym or the running, and then he would say good night, and I would be like good night, right? Because I had to wake up early. Anyways, so one night, and I didn't want to be like I'm not like those girls that are texting all the time. Like, I don't like to do that. I don't like I'm not that kind of girl. Uh, Especially if you're a grown man with, like he was older than me, probably like by 10 years. This was like 10 years ago though. So, anyhow, he was older than me. So, he was a grown man. He wasn't old, he was just older than me. Now he's old, but it's been 10 years. So, he was a grown man. He was attractive. So I was though. I was at one point. I used to be attractive. I didn't do my makeup like a clown. But, I let myself go. Things in life happens. But I think I'm getting to that point where I'm gonna go exercise this year. Something tells me I'm gonna go exercise again. Anyways, and so that's a lot of blending. And I look like a mommy. Anyways, so one day I finished running, got home, and I'm like, oh, he hasn't texted me. Okay, well, I am gonna text him because he wants to know if I'm okay. So, I don't like to be that girl, like I said, that's needy, that's always texting. So, I mean, I just said, well, he probably is busy. Maybe he has a person on the floor, handcuffed. But at the same time, I did worried about him. Like, I know he was prepared. I know he had a bunch of guns. He knew how to use them. He was he was like in shape and fit, really fit. And his partner, he wasn't fit, but like they were strong men, especially my ex, because he was I think he was the military, although he told me he was like special unit that he worked for. I don't even remember, okay? I just seen pictures. And he used to be a police officer too. So, a police officer in the country, small town. You can imagine how many girls. Uh-huh. Anyways, so I didn't see a text from him. And I was like, well, he's a grown man. He's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna wait for him to text me, because he always does. Like, why would I? He's a grown man. This is totally full coverage. Literally. This is full coverage, like full coverage. So if you want to go out and you want to look like a Arab wedding bride, you need this. Obviously, grab your collar. But if you want full coverage, even out, buy this. Anyways, going back. So, I didn't get a text. I go to bed, and I'm like, I dare him not care about me. I dare him. But you know what? I'm a grown-up woman, and I know how to. I'm cleaning my. Because remember, I don't know how to do makeup. So what I'm gonna do here, don't know why, but I'm gonna put loose powder with this. Okay, how about I don't do that? Let me try something different this time, okay? All right, let's try something different. Because I don't know how to do my makeup. Anyways, so then I'm like dying, waiting for him to text me. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna text him. You are a grown woman. He's a grown man, and let it be. But then I was like, looking at my phone. I was like, God, help me fall asleep. I'm getting anxious. Where is him? What if something happened to him? I was like, you know what? Like I said again, I'm not that type of girl. So I'm not gonna say nothing. And we'll see what happens. But that was so out of character of him to do to me. So out of character. Sorry about my accent. Because like he did that since we were together. This was like 4 months after we were together. No, like 3 months being together every weekend. Okay. We were really close, as he liked to call. We were really close. And I didn't know how cute I used to be. I didn't know I deserved better. I didn't know. I was like, I let this man make me think he was the best thing in the world. Didn't see signs. And I used to be so pretty. I was like, oh my God, why I was believing this clown, chasing a clown. Anyway, so then he didn't text me. So I go to work and I start complaining to my friends that are co-workers. I'm like, oh my gosh, he didn't text me. He didn't check on me to see if I was alive after my run. What if I'm not alive? And he didn't care. But I'm not texting him. I'm not. And so I just complain to my work buddies. So then, it's 10 a.m. He usually texts me good morning like at 9. But it's 10:30 and I still don't have a text from him. Ooh, my nose is itchy. And I still don't have a text from him. So I am like really upset, right? I'm gonna just clean my face with this. Okay, so then he texts me at 10:30 a.m., kind of around there, which that's really late. He didn't text me yesterday, and he says, "Good morning, sunshine," and I'm like, I was like, wait a minute. That was another time. Sorry. No, but it did go like that. So then he didn't text me. Now I remember. He didn't text me. And I was sitting there kind of upset, but I didn't want to text him, I didn't want to text him. So I was like just sitting there thinking, where is his mother F? Where is him? Where is he? And I just sat there and tell me why. I was like, I'm calling 911. I'm calling the Hard Rock. And I'm calling the Hard Rock, and I'm calling the Hard Rock. So he's self-employed. So like he doesn't have a office to be at, So I called the Hard Rock. Mind me, I was at work during that time. Not specifically. Yeah. I had too much white, so I just thought I put some. This is called Statin lipstick, or Vilks 808 MAC. Anyways, so I call it Hard Rock, right? And they're like, "Hi, blah, 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 Hard Rock." And I was like, "Yes, can I be transferred to Chris blah 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 room?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, so I called the Hard Rock, and I told the lady to transfer me to Mr.'s blah 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 hotel room. Mind me, they transfer me, and this mother F is at the Hard Rock. He literally was like, "Hello." He's so dumb. He says he's a private investigator, and he's this dumb. Like, I should be the investigator in this case, because that's dumb. So he's like, "Hello." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me, Chris? Are you kidding me? Why are you there?" And I hang up the phone. And he's like, "No, I know you're thinking." He started texting me. First of all, he called me back. And he's like, "How about we talk more mature? Because I know you're mad. And I just don't want to. I better stay away from you. I don't want to be this person if I'm making you feel like this." He was just being a freaking, what do you call it? When someone is manipulating, playing like, I'm no good for you. I didn't do nothing. Anyhow, he first of all, he called me immature for hanging up. Okay? What does he want me to do? Be like, hey, good morning. How's your room looking? I was like, you're a liar. You're a liar. A liar. But I knew he liked the Hard Rock. And he hasn't talked to me. So I was like, I'm calling the Hard Rock. I'm calling the Hard Rock. And the Hard Rock transferred me to him, the private investigator boyfriend. Anyhow, he asked to talk to me. And me being so dumb, I let him talk to me. Guys, I'm having problems with this Mac thing because like even if I like go like this really hard, nothing's coming off. Anyways, so then what was I saying? Oh, I let him come over to tell me what happened, right? I don't know why. I mean, I like the man. What can I say? I believe him. I was young and dumb. So he's like, you know, I care about you. Let me tell you what happened. He made it even worse, guys. He's like, look, I have a best friend and she got in a fight with her boyfriend. I was like, and I just, you know, she wanted to talk to somebody and I'm her friend. I'm like, and so you go to the Hard Rock and you disappear? Oh, I remember. Yeah, then he texted me that morning that he cheated on me. And he said he was working from home in his computer. So he even lied where he was. He said he was working on his laptop, blah, blah. But he wasn't because he answered the phone call at Hard Rock. So what else did he say? Oh, okay. So I let him come over and explain to me what happened. And he's with this face like, oh, poor boy, you know, he's suffering. Like he's the one that was being cheated at. So then he tells me, I have a best friend. You've probably seen her in the pictures in my Facebook. She's like, it's her. She's ugly. She's fat. You've seen her. We used to be partners working together when we were police officers together. And I'm like, yeah, I know her. I've seen her. He's like, so I wouldn't like her because she's ugly. That's what he said, right? And I'm like, whatever, dude. You're full of crap. He said, and so she wanted to drink and talk. I'm like, and you decided to go rent a room at the Hard Rock like you're rich because you needed to comfort your little girlfriend of yours. When I'm over here thinking something bad happened to you, you're at the Hard Rock buying drinks and stuff for your best friend. BS. Can you believe he told me that he made it worse? I was like, then why didn't you answer the phone? You know, if we were just there with a friend, why wouldn't you answer? Because he said, because you know, when I'm at the Hard Rock, I leave my phone in the room. I was like, bro, for real? And I was stupid. Somehow he convinced me. And I believed him and everything was over, right? We continued to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, here goes another time. So one time I was in his bed and there was like a blonde hair and my hair was dark. And he told me that there was still hairs from his ex everywhere and to stop freaking out. And I was like, Okay. I mean, that's true because I shed a lot of hair like a cat, and I do know my like other ex I had, he will always be like, your hair is here, your hair is on the bathroom, your hair is in my car, your hair is in your hair. Every time I see your hair, I'm like, man, my baby was here. Anyways, so he tells me that those hairs are all hairs from when he had another ex. And then I was like, okay, that's fair. I believed him again, and sadly, I continue to believe this man. And so here's, this is some kind of, what do you call it? Give me a second. Elisa, are you coming back in? Yeah. You're not leaving? Okay. So, this is supposed to be, what do you call this? Luminize? No, it's not a luminize. I don't know where I got that from. It's a, whatever shiny thing that is, you know, that you put right here, and then you put it right here, and then you put it right here. Like I seen on TV videos on YouTube, like here, and like here, and then you put it. Anyways, so then I was like, that's fair. There's hairs everywhere, and probably my ex's girlfriend is gonna see my hairs because they were everywhere too. So whatever, you know, whatever. Okay, going back. So then, he used to work out, right? And he would get injections to become more puff. I don't even know if that was legal or illegal. I don't know. Anyways, one day he told me to look where he got a shot in his leg, because like he was like something was hurting him. And I was like, okay, well, I'm using the Dior bronzer. It's not a contour, it is a bronzer, but I'm gonna pretend it's a contour, okay? So anyways, so he wanted me to check his butt to see if whoever gave him the shot had hurt him. When I'm checking his freaking butt, he had a blonde hair in between his butt crack. Blonde hair between his butt crack. Yes, as I'm looking where he got his injection. I was freaking out. You are always telling me that they're your exes, this, exes, that. And then he started like saying, you are crazy, you are acting up, you need to stop being so this and that, and they make you feel like you're crazy, and then you believe it because you dumb. So I should have left them since the hard rock part, right? But I mean, I was so young and dumb. Anyways, and so I saw the hair, and I don't know, I didn't feel comfortable about it no more. So I was like, you know what? I'm breaking up with this dude. I'm tired. I'm tired of this dude, and what if he's gonna give me a disease or something? Because I'm tired of him. I'm tired. And so then he told me I was, you know, just exaggerating. Like they say, you're crazy. Stop acting like that. You are acting like my ex. Blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't ready to break up with him, but I was planning on. Like I was trying to think what to do, right? And one day I noticed he was coming more to my place, and I used to go to his place a lot on the weekends. But I was happy that he was coming to my place more because I didn't have to drive to the country. And when I drove there, it's because I like to go on the boat, you know? That's why, to go on the boat. Like, anyways. And so, I'm not a makeup artist. Just remember that. I don't know how to do my makeup. Just let me be. Let me be. Let me be. Let me be. Oh, wait, right here. I remember you have to do something like here. Wait, my double chin. Hold on. So, I was planning on leaving him. There was another guy that liked me, the one that he told my dad about. He dared to message my dad all the way to Mexico to tell on me because I was leaving him over this dude. I'm like, Dad, stop talking to him. He cheated on me, Dad. Like, he's just playing the nice man when he's not. Dad, stop talking to him. He said, but he's such a gentleman. I'm like, okay, Dad, okay. He's such a gentleman. He cheated on me, and now he just wants to convince you to tell me not to leave him for this other dude. Whatever. Anyways. So, I'm gonna do the contour on my nose, but this part makes me so nervous because I always mess it up. So then, one day, around those days, his mom was very sick. So I kind of stopped thinking about leaving him. I stopped thinking about breaking up with him. And I met his mom once, and she was like, "You're so pretty." And he really didn't like his mom. But when I was gonna meet her for the first time, he was like kind of embarrassed because he kept telling me like, "Hey, she might get on your nerves." So this is what I think happened. I didn't know what a countryman was, and I was from the city. So I think he was kind of like weirded out because I think his mom had a drug abuse past, and I just feel like he just said things about his mom because he was just embarrassed. He's like, she's gonna want to talk to you a lot, and she's gonna blah 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 blah. Anyway, she was really sweet to me, very very sweet to me. That one time I met her, and I like her, but I think he was just scared of what I was gonna think of his family, because his family was a little bit country, country, and then there was some family he had that were on crack, and they look weird, so but I didn't care. I care about his mom, like she was so sweet. But around that time that I caught him with that blonde hair and his butt crack, his mom started to getting sick. And I used to get really scared and sad. I didn't like to be sad. I would have depression really bad. So he's like, you know what? She was in the hospital. I was in the medical field. So he would send me a picture of her vitals. Her vitals will look good. And then I would explain to him that's the oxygen. And I was like, I can't come over there. I want to see your mom. I know her. He's like, no, because you shouldn't see her in this position because you're gonna get sad. And I was like, that's true, I am. He cares so much about me. He told me to stay home, but he talked to me the whole time he was there. And then I asked him, who's there? He said, this girl, I don't know, he says. And I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. I just said, they're from the country. I see a lot of people. They have a lot of kids there that I've seen. And I mean, it could be, like it could be someone he doesn't know that his mom knows. And so she's a random lady. And I was really sad about him. Like I even posted something on Facebook. Truly from the bottom of my heart, I felt this really much. I posted, if I can take your pain away and be transferred to me, I will take the pain for you. Of how sad I feel about his mom and him feeling sad. And it made me forget about He used it for his advantage because it made me forget about the blonde butt crack hair. And remember, I was planning on breaking up with him. Well, he was lucky. I don't know how to do this. I'm so scared to make my nose look like Michael Jackson's nose. Dun dun dun. Okay. So, anyways, and so I was like, he got lucky. He got very lucky because I forgot all about the blonde hair and the butt crack. And so I just sorry, something happened. So I forgot about the blonde hair and his butt crack because his mom started to decline. I always wanted to go see him and take him food. But he would tell me like, no, don't spend your money on this. I'm okay. My blah blah brought us food. My sister, my friend, no worries. And I'm like, well, can you give me the number so I can send her flowers? And he said, no, don't, because they're gonna move her to another floor. And I'm like, I'm so sorry you're going through this. And I felt bad, right, for this guy. And I was like, I'm so sorry you're going through this. And, you know, I was really sad. And then all of a sudden, while this was happening, I started looking into his Facebook. I don't know why. I don't know why I was looking at it, but I was. And I kept seeing something really weird in his Facebook. There was this girl popping up in his like liking stuff of his, and then I see one of his kids telling her like it was his birthday, and one of his kids told this lady, thank you, you're so pretty, or something like that. His son said to this lady on Facebook. And I was like, who is his son calling pretty? And there was this girl. She was really fit. Like, I was fit. No, I was cute. I was cuter than her. I ain't gonna lie. I was cuter than her. Was. I am. And so I was like, who's this girl? You know, like, why is his kid so close with her? Huh, that's weird, because they're close to me. I thought so. So, I don't know. I got a weird little feeling about that girl that his son called pretty. I was like, how dare you call another girl pretty? I'm the girlfriend. Who are you calling pretty? That's not me. Come on, you're gonna be my half son, and you're calling another girl pretty. That's your dad's friend. So the sons were all in it, just so you know. He had 3 men sons, and they were all part of it. Sadly, he raised them that way. So anyways, I keep on looking at that girl's, you know, I just started like investigating things about this girl. And I told him, one day I called him and I was like, I didn't want to be so mean because he's mom, right? But I was like, hey, who's that girl that looks like this on your Facebook that your son called pretty? And he said, oh, I don't know. Like, that's like an old friend, I think. I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, her name is blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I think like it's an old friend or something like that, he said. She looked, when you saw her picture, she was like a model picture, like posing like fit, you know? I was fit, and I was prettier at that time. But she had like her picture, you know how they put like when they take like fit pictures, they put like makeup to enhance like features, you know, to look like a, I don't know, but I never actually clicked on it. And then I click on the picture, and yeah, she was fit. But then I keep looking, and I'm like, okay, this girl is not cute. Her picture is online, and she has a okay body, but she's not prettier than me. Why would he cheat on me? No, of course, no. Why? I give him everything, right? No, no, guys, that's not how men work. At least that one. Where's my? Hold on, I want to do my eyebrows. And so this is from Milani. 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 Mimani. Mimani. Milani. And this is from, they're both from Milani. Milani. Milani? Milani. I don't know what you call it, but let's call it Milani. Milani. Okay. Anyways, so I just couldn't. I couldn't with this girl. You could say I was a little bit jealous. A little bit. Because of the attention that his son gave her. And she looked fit, you know, like it was kind of weird. I felt something. I think she had a tattoo. I think she did. I don't remember. He had tattoos. He told me tattoos were sexy, but I didn't have tattoos. And I wasn't going to get a tattoo because he thought it was sexy. Maybe that's why he cheated on me with her, because she had tattoos and I didn't. Either way, I went through her pictures. She was not attracted at the end. It was all catfish. Catfish. Anyways, and I don't know why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, and he's always telling me, no, don't come to the hospital because blah blah, you don't want to see her in that. And then he told me, you're the only thing that keeps me strong. So to keep, you know, to keep being strong for him. Anyways, he was at my apartment one time, and I don't know, it was just weird. He was taking a shower. He always hang his pink jeans, hang him somewhere in my room, and his shirt, and he was taking a shower. I don't know. I messaged that girl after he left that day. I just didn't. Oh, but she didn't have blonde hair. So the blonde hair would have been from a blonde girl. Because this girl had black hair like mine. Maybe hers was probably like more black. And so I texted her and I said, hey, I was just wondering how you know Chris. And she said, what are you talking about on Facebook? I was like, Chris is my boyfriend, and I was wondering how you know him. And she said, I don't know what you're talking about, but he's my boyfriend. I'm like, excuse me, he's not. He knows my mom. He talked to my dad before. He has my sister's number. And do you not see pictures of him and I all over the boat on the weekends? Well, before his mom got sick. And she said, I don't know what you're talking about, but him and I have been together for blah blah blah. I was like, for how long? She said, for 1 month or something like that. And I was like, she's like, and I don't believe you. I know you're his ex and blah blah. I was like, so you know me? She's like, yeah. I was like, how do you know me? He said, because I seen you in the pictures that you were on a boat with him. But he told me you guys aren't together. You weren't together no more. But she didn't want to believe me. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but you know, you need to stop. I said, okay. Well, let me show you his shirt right now hanging in my room. So I take a picture of his shirt, And she's like, oh my God, I gave him that shirt for Christmas. Mind me, he didn't give her anything for Christmas, but like candy for diet. He gave me and my family gifts, not her. So I'm better. Not really. I'm stupid. That's what I was. So, she didn't believe me until I showed her the picture and of his clothes. And I wasn't wrong. I was completely right. There was something with this girl. I was right all the way. And then she was so amazed, like, how? How did you find out? How did you do it? I was like, girl, I'm a Latina too. She's like, I'm Latina too. And I was like, shut the F up, girl. Shut the F up. Because I was mad. Maybe not. I mean, I was kind of mad, but I know it wasn't at her. But the way she talked to me first, like, what are you talking about? And being all mean about to believe him. Like, that was so annoying that she wasn't going to believe me. Like, she started being rude instead of being like, oh, hi, what makes you think that or something? No, she didn't. Anyways, guys, found out his mom passed away. Then I find out that she went to the funeral. The whole time he was messaging me during Thanksgiving, she said he had her cooking the whole dinner by herself, and that he was on his phone the whole time. And I said, yeah, he was with me on the phone the whole time. She said, yep. I was kind of mad because he was just on his phone during Thanksgiving. And I felt so blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I found out I was crying like no other because I met his mom and I was so worried about him. Even to post on Facebook, like, I would take your pain away. I wish it can be transferred to me. Like, I wanted his pain to be transferred to me so that he wouldn't be hurting. And tell me this girl went to the funeral and I didn't. And his sons will look at me knowing that he was cheating on me. But he did, she did something. She did say something. She said that he got in a fight with his sister, and she had mentioned something like because he knew he had me. Like, she knew that she met me, so she knew me. And I guess his sister wasn't happy about that. So that girl, it broke my heart. But you know what? At the end of everything, the one that was being used the most, like for cooking, ironing clothes, and all that stuff, he took the stress away from me because he like took care of me, So whatever, nobody wins in this story but I'm the loser because I had many signs that he was cheating on me and I did not do something about it. But then, like I said, I was feeling bad about his mom later on. But tell me why this girl tells me, I mean, I didn't know that you guys went together, but like I didn't see any more pictures, so I thought like I didn't ask. So she told me that she knew we were together, but she didn't see any pictures of us together no more. So she didn't ask, right? She didn't ask, are you still with that girl? No, she just continued being with him. And you know what's crazy? At the end of everything, one day she called me. I don't know why she called me, but she called me to tell me that he had given her chlamydia. And I was like, you know what, girl? You knew he was with me. You knew. You just didn't want to ask. You knew, girl. Okay, so this thing is bad A first of all, it needs to be your color because it looked kind of like a clown to me. But if you want full bad ass full cover, this is it, my friends. This is it. Anyways, I guess they stayed together after. He tried to interfere in my new relationship. He was trying to do whatever. I would tell him, I don't want to see you. He will be on my parking space. When I would get back from work, somehow he got my dad's phone number from Mexico, which I think he got my sister to give him my dad's number. And he told him that he had checked my ex's background, because remember, he was a bail bondsman. He can see some things, I guess, backgrounds and stuff like that of criminals. And so he had seen something about the boy I was dating. So he was telling my dad, and then he was telling me blah blah blah. And I finally was like, hey dude, whatever, I'm done. And then you're giving people STDs like it's nothing, bro. Like, that is disgusting. He could have given me one. But you know, that girl knew. I'm not saying that I'm happy that she got chlamydia, but like, girl, you got yourself in that mess too, because you should have asked him. Well, no, it doesn't matter. He was gonna say he wasn't with me. So, but like, what makes me think and know is because she said, I knew you guys were together, but since I didn't see any pictures anymore, I didn't ask, and so I just thought you guys weren't together. And I was like, honey, I'm sorry. He gave you chlamydia. I'm very sorry. Thank God I don't have anything, because I already got myself checked after you, and I don't have nothing. So I'm so sorry. And she continued to be with him. And then of course they weren't gonna be together forever, because whatever, you know, the person that he is. But that girl, she knew he was with me, and she decided to be with him. And then she wasn't gonna believe me that he was cheating on me with her. She was ready to like fight or something. Anyways, guys, this is my full makeup. I don't do eyeshadows, I don't do lashes. But guys, let me tell you, this is amazing for full coverage. This is my everyday. Anyways, guys, please don't stay with men that don't deserve you. Girls, just go. A liar is always gonna be a liar. Don't do this to yourself. You're better than that. You are better than that. So you do what I did. Honey, you can keep that loser and move on, okay? Maybe you can save yourself from a STD. Thank you, guys. I don't know how to do makeup, but if you want to give me any advice, tips in the comments, will be great. Thank you. God bless you guys, and remember, faith over fear. Faith over fear. You know what that means? If you do, thumbs up.